name is Sarah Zarell, and I am the immediate past chair of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce and the co-chair of the Community Foundation, which works to reinvest in the community of Hollywood. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce Hollywood Walk of Fame Star Ceremony for the legendary and fabulous Lisa Liu. The Chamber has proudly hosted the globally iconic Walk of Fame for more than 60 years for millions of people around the world. And I would now like to introduce you to our President and CEO of the Hollywood Chamber, Mr. Steve Nissen, who will be our MC for the day. Take it away, Steve.
Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? As Sarah said, my name is Steve Nissen. I have the pleasure and honor of being the president of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. So before we get on with the proceedings, let's give a big shout out to our fans who are watching all around the world on our live stream. The live stream is presented by our media partner, Variety. And I also want to just thank our neighbors here on Vine Street, because we create a little bit of a traffic problem with the fans and the blockades and everything, but it is well worth it, as we will experience this morning. The Hollywood Walk of Fame recognizes achievement in the categories of motion pictures, radio, live theater, live performance, sports entertainment, recording, and television. Today, in the category of motion pictures, we honor with star number 2,811, the legendary Lisa Liu. Now, we're going to have a few speakers, some friends of yours, come up and speak. But before we do that, I'll share a little bit about our honoree. But it's hard to share a little bit because this 98-year-old young woman has literally spanned much of the history of Hollywood. So we are all honored to be in the presence of a living legend. So thank you so much. But I'm not the only one who's called you a living legend. You've been bestowed the title of living legend by the Chinese government. And internationally, and you're an internationally renowned actress and producer. You've worked in film, television, and stage for more than 65 years. That's actually longer than the Walk of Fame has been in existence. By 1 year, but still longer. Even in her 90s, by the way, she does not look a day over 35, right? Lisa's not slowed down as she has starred as Ma, the matriarch of Singapore's richest family, in the Warner Brothers box office smash hit, Crazy Rich Asians. And she played the title role in the feature of The Disappearance of Mrs. Wu. She voiced the character of Grandma Bai in the animated feature Rally Road Racers, created by the producers of Shrek, and then starred in multiple episodes of the Hulu series Death and Other Details. I'm just getting started, by the way. This is really an incredible career. On stage, Lisa was the star of Stan Lei's A Dream Like a Dream, an 8-hour play that she did annually pre-COVID and toured in China. Lisa also played Lady Bracknell in the Chinese stage production of The Importance of Being Earnest at the National Theatre in Taipei, Taiwan, as well as the role of Regina in a Cantonese version of The Little Foxes with the Hong Kong Repertory Theatre. Okay. Lisa first came to prominence when she co-starred opposite the legendary James Stewart in The Mountain Road as his love interest, Madame Su Mei Hung, the American-educated widow of a general. I told you she spans the history really from the golden age of Hollywood to the present day. This star, which we'll unveil a little bit later, is just a few stars away from James Stewart's star, so we think that's entirely appropriate. It's also near the star of Anna May Wong, the first Asian American woman to be honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. At the age of 60, and you think about it, it's almost 40 years ago, Lisa was asked to reprise her role as the Empress Dowager Cixi in Bernardo Bertolucci's The Last Emperor. It's really pronounced Cixi, right? Help? A little help from I'm getting laughter from the audience. Not even close? All right. Corrections will come later. The Last Emperor went on to win 9 Oscars and 4 Golden Globes, including Best Picture. From the success of The Last Emperor, Lisa was then offered the role of Aunt May in the seminal film The Joy Luck Club. Based on Amy Tan's novel of the same name. Her other films include Roland Emmerich's disaster epic 2012, and Ang Lee's Lust, Caution, Apart Together, for which she received the Best Actress Award for her role in the film at the 2011 Wangshan Chinese Film Festival in London. Lisa is the recipient of 3 Golden Horse Awards. That's Taiwan's equivalent of the Oscars. For Best Actress in the Empress Dowager, Best Supporting Actress in the 14 Amazons, and Best Actress for The Arch. She's also the recipient of the Magnolia Award, which is China's equivalent of the Tony Awards, for Best Actress and Best Translation for Neil Simon's Plaza Suite. Lou's numerous honors, including the one she'll get today, include the United Nations International Culture of Peace Award, the LA Chinese American Museum History Maker Award, and something that I'm not sure any of us in the audience can say, a commemorative postage stamp issued in China in 2006. In 1990, you can clap for a postage stamp. She was named by the World Journal as one of the 100 most outstanding Chinese persons living in North America. She's listed as one of the 100 Chinese motion picture stars from 1905 to 1995, but there's only one, Lisa Liu. And that was commemorating a century of motion picture history in China. Okay, now here's a fact that you can all take to your next cocktail party or whatever you do when you party. Lisa, pay attention, Lisa is the only person in Hollywood who has voted at the Oscars, the Golden Globes, the Emmys, and the Screen Actors Guild. Which makes you one of the most influential people in the history of Hollywood. Lisa has worked tirelessly with Voice of America, United Nations International Culture of Peace, and the LA Chinese American Museum. This is really an historic day, and the Walk of Fame star that we're about to unveil really is a fitting tribute to your legacy in paving the way for diversity for so many who've come after you. So we all owe you a debt of gratitude for that. I see Lisa's practicing her speech here, but before you speak, Lisa, we have two friends who'd like to say a few words about you. Our first speaker is an Emmy and Golden Globe award-winning Hollywood producer and is currently the president of the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences. She is the first Asian American to hold that position. And she came to prominence through her collaboration with Steven Spielberg on Empire of the Sun, followed by a long partnership with multiple Academy Award winner Oliver Stone, where she served as executive producer on the iconic Joy Luck Club and as a producer on the Golden Globe winning The People versus Larry Flint. I can't imagine two different movies, but all right. Most recently, she was an executive producer on the Oscar-nominated Over the Moon. Her other works include Dark Matter, The Weight of Water, High Crimes, Zero Effect, and Shanghai Calling. She was named one of the 50 most powerful women in Hollywood by The Hollywood Reporter, including in Variety's Power of Women 2023, featured on the Forbes 2024 50 over 50 list. Please welcome Janet Yang to the stage.
Hello, Hollywood and Hollywood Boulevard. How are you all? What an honor to be here with this amazing woman in her resplendent gown. I'm dying to know where she got it made. We'll talk about that later. But I did want to say, in Lisa Liu's many decades of acting across many continents in dozens of roles, one thing remains constant: her grace and elegance. She seems utterly unflappable and formidable, as she is today, as you can all see, but especially in the recent roles where she has played a grand matriarch. From The Last Emperor to the Joy Luck Club to Crazy Rich Asians, her quiet strength is at once intimidating but warm, fearsome but inviting. I feel like I have a special connection to Lisa, not only because I worked with her, but she attended the same university as my father, Jiaotong Daxue, right? When I see her, I sense more deeply my own ancestry and the generations that have come before me. The fact that Lisa has been able to break every barrier imaginable in Hollywood has been such a source of inspiration and courage for me. I am particularly grateful for her joining the cast of the Joy Luck Club, for she perfectly embodies the character of Aunt May and how she navigates the deep scars of her tragic past. Aunt May's mother was in a forced marriage, and her eventual suicide profoundly informs her character. She is determined to not let her daughter fall into a similar trap. I'm going to wait for that truck to go by because it's loud. Like Aunt May, Lisa Liu is similarly tough and warm. At an amazing 98 years young, as we were just told, she seems to not ever skip a beat. Thank you, Lisa, for being a beacon of strength and wisdom and talent for so many of us. And congratulations on your incredible honor and your walk of fame. I'm so proud to bear witness to this historic and splendid moment.
Thank you, Janet. Before we introduce our next speaker, we have a few special celebrity friends of Lisa's who are in the audience today. Actress Q Chen. Actor Ludi Lin. actress Jody Long. Actor and comedian, and as I told him before we started, a gentleman who'll help me get through college. I'm not going to explain that. Cheechman! Actress Tamlyn Tomita. Actress, comedian Irene Tu. And finally, actress and Walk of Famer, and someone I had the honor to bestow a star on about a year ago, Ming-Na Wen. Our next speaker is an award-winning actress, writer, and producer. She grew up with her given name, Nora Lum, and has since used her trademark comedic style and signature flair to become a breakout talent in the entertainment industry. She can most recently be seen in an episode of Netflix's Black Mirror titled Hotel Reverie alongside Issa Rae. She will next be seen in Peacock's Poker Face Season 2, The Bad Guys 2. Her other works include Ocean's 8, Jackpot, Quiz Lady, Kung Fu Panda 4, Migration, The Little Mermaid, Jumanji, The Bad Guys, and The Farewell, for which she won the Golden Globe for Best Actress. Did you vote for her? Please welcome to the stage, Awkwafina!
All right, this is fun. Hi. Okay. I have a thing written down. Okay. Good morning, everyone, and happy Cinco de Mayo. I know we have a lot to celebrate today, but I am extremely honored to be here to celebrate the incredible legacy of Lisa Liu. I am honored to be here as Lisa's co-star, fan, and friend, but also as a fellow Asian American actress who has been deeply inspired by her body of work. Her career spans over 6 decades of theater, movies, and television, and was a part of some of the most important films in cinema in general, but also especially for the Asian American community. I first met Lisa on the set of Crazy Rich Asians, one of my first films. There weren't a ton of Peiklin and Amma scenes, obviously, and I was very green. I remember meeting her for the first time. It was in the makeup trailer, and I remember bursting in with my blonde wig and being very loud, possibly singing show tunes. I sat down and felt this energy right next to me and was shocked and appalled to find it was Lisa Liu sitting in the chair next to me and was probably thinking, like, who is this unhinged day player? I was beyond starstruck and wanted to tell her so many things, possibly even score a selfie. But I noticed that day that just being around her is a gift enough. Lisa has an otherworldly presence, a poise that I have rarely seen on set and in real life. Sharing scenes with her, I realized I was in the midst of a true master of her craft. Lisa's not just a talented actress, she's a trailblazer. Long before Hollywood was ready, Lisa brought depth, grace, and dignity to roles that rarely afforded Asian women the opportunity to be complex or powerful. Since our experience in Singapore, I have felt the support and love from Lisa and her beautiful family from afar. Lisa deserves this Hollywood star also for her active efforts within the film community. Lisa was there to give me a hug when I won the Golden Globe and always make sure to check in on me. Her contributions, simply by being her, have paved the way for generations to come. So that's why her Hollywood star is a feat for us all, not only as a part of history, but our history. And when I walk by this Pineapple Express on my way to Dave & Buster's, I hope that her star reminds us all of why we're here. Lisa, your work, elegance, your legacy, you are a star in every sense of the word, and now your town will have the shine to prove it. Congratulations. I love you.
Thank you, Awkwafina. Before we hear from our honoree, we have a special presentation. But Awkwafina, I need to echo your words. I've only been up next to this beautiful woman for a couple of minutes, and I feel that presence. I feel that otherworldly presence. Thank you. We're almost there. We're almost there. So this is really a street of dreams, and you're at one of the most famous intersections in the entire world, Hollywood and Vine. You're steps away, as we said, from Anna Mae Wong and James Stewart, and so many others who are really pioneers in Hollywood, and we're so fortunate to have you here. But even though it's this mystical, magical street, it's also a real place in the city of Los Angeles, and the City Council of Los Angeles wishes to honor and recognize you with a resolution presented by the City Council member for this district, Hugo Soto Martinez. So this is a photo op, and we're going to bring out the resolution now. Okay, this is the moment we've all been waiting for, especially our honoree, very patiently. So, on behalf of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, it is my honor and pleasure to declare today Lisa Liu Day in Hollywood!
My dear colleague, friends, and fans, I'm so delighted to be honored on the Hollywood Walk of Fame with my own star. Acting in movies is my life and love. I love all the people I worked with, and they inspire me with their creativity. They inspired me to live even longer. Now my star is near my first leading man, James Stewart. Throughout my long journey towards becoming an accomplished actor, I declined the honor of a star in 1960. For I could not bear the thought of anyone walking on my name. Today, at 98 years old, I embrace the star as a testament to resilience and perseverance. I am deeply honored to stand in support of the next generation of rising Asian actors whose path I hope will shine even brighter. Thank you.
So, so as Lisa said, she declined the star when first they were offered in 1960. Here we are, decades later. The best things are worth waiting for. So thank you. Let's unveil the star. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor to welcome the newest Walk of Famer to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Lisa Liu.
No, you can speak more. Yes, you're right. You want to? No, I'm going to be a